Yo,
Hello.
what's happening?
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Sorry. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to get this thing there.
Nah, it's all good. Take your time.
Oh Lord. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I got
Oh,
my pods in.
cool, cool, cool. How are you doing
Yeah,
today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Y'all, this was not planned. I promise this bread was not planned.
Hey,
I literally I just threw on a shirt.
I feel you. I had to put on some red threads. I'm like, let me hurry up, get
Man,
my stuff together.
so I'm gonna get it started. You already know what it is. It's your girl Cindy D in this thing with the gang, and I have Amala Davis here. We have the
Yo,
same name, so we might be related.
really?
Yes.
Okay, Davis gang. You feel me?
We both Libras, both
Hey,
last name.
Libra gang,
Body.
Davis gang. Yes, that's what's up.
That is so cool. So go ahead and introduce yourself and your company and what it is that you do.
Yeah, for sure. All right. My name is Amala Davis, as you said. My company is Redthreadz Clothing Co. I started this brand. Actually, I launched it last year, but I've been developing it since 2017. So this brand, it means a lot to me because it's dedicated to my late mother. May she rest in peace. Her name was Pauline. She used to love to sew. Anybody that knows her, she was a fashionista. So sewing and fashion was her thing. And I felt like this brand kind of helped me keep her memory alive.
Yeah.
That's why it's called Redthreadz. She loved the color red. I love the color red as
Oh my
well.
god.
And the theme is like sewing supplies because she used to sew. So that's why you see like a spool of thread or a button or a needle in my logos. So yeah, that's what it's
That's
about pretty much.
amazing. I think that
Yeah,
is a great thing that you're doing and keeping your mother's memory alive, especially through your business and your
yeah.
clothing. So,
Thank you.
have you always enjoyed clothing or sewing like she did?
Yes. It's funny because as a kid, she used to take me to the store with her, like Walmart or any fabric store, and I used to hate it. Like I used to hate going.
I did too.
But
My girl,
oh
same thing.
yeah, it's like you be there for hours. They be looking through like they have little books and stuff where they have pattern charts and things, and like you be there for like hours, and I'm just like, can we go home? But as I grew up, I started realizing my creativity, especially with clothes. I'm just a creative at heart, so I think the clothing line kind of helped me express myself because I never used to like wearing girly things anyway.
Uh,
So, but I noticed it when I was like 15. I actually had my first connection like with wanting to do a clothing line, and my mom was gonna help me start it, but I gave up on it because I was too worried about what other people thought. So I gave up on it. Yeah, but as time went by, I still was a creative. Like I dibbled and dabbled in fashion. Anybody who knows me when I was younger, I used to sell shoes. I used to sell hats. I used to sell jerseys. Like I was big into clothing. So I think when my mom passed, it kind of Red Threads kind of helped me connect still to her in that type of manner. So
That's really good. I love that.
yeah,
So, what is like your, I guess, favorite type of style when it comes to clothing? Because a lot of people are very
yeah,
style with their clothes. So, what could you
yeah.
say like favorite type of style with clothing?
If I could pinpoint it, I'm very casual. I'm very, very casual. Um, so sport wear type things as well.
Yeah,
Jerseys, hats, sneakers. I'm really like chill. Joggers, stuff
yeah.
like that.
I'm
Um,
like a t-shirt person, and when I tell you
yes.
a t-shirt person, like going through high school, like you know how
Yeah.
they used to always have like sometimes booths and stuff that would carry.
Yeah.
I was the free t-shirt person. I lived. I actually got rid of a lot of them when I moved to California, but I literally
Uh-huh.
had a whole bucket that was just full of t-shirts.
That's
Full,
crazy.
I had like a t-shirt collection going, y'all. Like I promise, like it was full. It was all kind of t-shirts you could think of. I still have
Yeah.
shirts from my freshman year of high school
Oh wow.
that
No.
they still good
I'm
to this day, y'all. Like they look faded, but they still got I sleep in them, but they still
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
It's like
I'm a big jersey collector. I have a lot of jerseys.
really,
I by now I probably have. I mean, my collection was worse back in the day, but now I probably have over 40 of them.
wow.
They somewhere lingering around my house.
Um, growing up that I could never get. I didn't get a lot of jerseys. I was never
Hmm.
like a big jersey, and I think it just had to do with the material
Yeah.
sometimes jersey. But that's something I think is kind of coming back because I
Hmm.
used to stop seeing people wear jerseys all the time.
Yeah.
Now I see a lot more people wearing jerseys, so I'm just like,
Right. Right.
so we bringing that back now. I need to know. So
Yeah.
but it's just one thing I do like about clothes is that,
Hmm.
especially now in today's era, it's really like no type of like you have the current stuff, but one
Hmm.
thing I am seeing is a lot of the old stuff coming back,
Right.
which is what I really, really appreciate. And then
Right.
I appreciate how everybody has their own style.
Like everything comes back around. I feel like fashion never really dies. It just makes its round. Like this
Yeah,
is the trend right now. Then next week is something different. So
I still see
yeah,
even people our age that are wearing like 80s type of stuff, 50s
yeah,
stuff.
real hippie type things is going around right now.
Yeah, very, very vintage. So have you thought of incorporating like other type of styles within your clothing?
Yes, actually, yes. I know I'm really casual, so I'm trying to branch off and get some for the ladies. Obviously, feminine, more feminine ladies.
Yeah, because
Cause
stuff too.
yeah, I need some things too. So I'm gonna try to work something out. And I have a few mentors on that end. They give me some feedback on that because obviously I don't wear none of that. Y'all into the biker shorts thing
But see, that's the
and
thing. So like, this is just me. The type of
yeah.
I am when it comes to my clothes. Like, I like to be comfortable as well, but
Hmm.
even like on the girly side, I still will kind of dress it up a little bit. Like,
Hmm.
even now, like I'm not into the whole biker. That's just me. I don't
Yeah.
like a lot of biker shorts. Like that's
Hmm.
just me. I mean, even if I did like was smaller or big, like it doesn't even matter. Like that's just me. I'm not into.
Yeah.
One thing that I am into
Hmm.
is bodysuits. Love
Okay. Yeah. I was gonna bring that up too.
bodysuits are dope because like you could literally pair anything with the right kind of bodysuit. So if
That's
you come
cool.
out with that, I got you because
Hey,
I
I'm
love
gonna make note of that.
yes,
Let
I
me take a mental note.
girls
Yeah.
love bodysuits. If they don't love, I feel like that's a universal thing. I feel like a
Hmm.
lot of girls love a bodysuit. So
Okay.
I'm definitely I don't know when it comes like I don't know when it comes to feminine wear. I feel like it's so versatile. Like
Yeah. I mean, for the most part.
it's like
For the
very
most part.
and then when it comes to like casual wear, like you got like I feel like it's easier for you guys to shop than it is for us.
Yes, like obviously I dress masculine, so I mean, you go in the store, you get a shirt, you get a nice pair of jeans, get out. But y'all feminine
But
chicks,
sometimes, but you know what I don't like? I hate. Sometimes I don't hate it, guys, but I've never been a big shoe crazy person.
oh
I
man,
hate like no, I hate going shoe shopping. Like, and when I
what?
no, when I say shoe shopping, I hate going sneaker shopping with people.
No, 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 no,
I,
no. That hurt me.
I'm gonna get
That
a
hurt.
backlash for this. I don't care. I hate going
That hurt.
there.
That hurt right here.
No,
Ooh.
no. Let me tell you why. You big sneaker heads. This is the problem I have with y'all.
Okay.
This is the problem. We got only so many sneaker stores like Champs, but like this, I'm saying going to the mall. Champs, Foot Locker, Finish Line. Y'all know the stores have the same sneakers. Why do we have to go to every single shoe store in the mall?
Hey, look.
It's the same sneaker.
Look, sometimes you might find something different in the next store. I'm just saying.
And
I'm
then
just saying.
what would get me, because my ex used to do that, what would get me is that she'd be like, nah, the price might be different in this store. I'm like,
True. Look, you got to get a bang for your buck.
shoot. I hate going shoot. And I guess it just depends on who you go with, because you have some people who know what they're looking for. But
Right.
I hate going to Foot Locker so bad, because I'm the type of person where I know the style I want. So, because I've never really been a huge sneakerhead. Like I said, I like flats and boots and like little cute shoes. I ain't never really been, because the only time I really wear sneakers is when I'm working. I don't wear a lot of sneakers like out in public. So I've never, but I have so many friends. Like when I tell you it's serious, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Y'all and y'all sneakers. Y'all need a whole club to y'all selves. Like y'all
Hey.
Sneakers Anonymous, because y'all have a problem.
Yeah,
So,
I need to go to that, definitely speaking. Yeah, I'll agree with you on that one.
because let me just say this. I'm not paying over $100 for a shoe. That's just me. Because I'm good at finding sales. I've always really, really good. Even when it comes to foot, like whenever I get my son shoes, because he's pretty tall for a 10-year-old and has a big, like an actual adult foot. So I have to find sales there. I will look for sales. I don't spend, the most I ever paid for some Jordans for him was maybe like $70, $75. I don't never spend over $100 on shoes.
Hey, I feel you on that. Not for the kids.
Jordan, you done lost your mind. And it be the same shoe. It be the same.
It's not the same. It's different color.
Shut up. I don't care about no color. It's the same style.
Hey, we gotta have versatility in our closet, you know.
$250. No.
Man. Hey.
I do like Adidas though. I really do like Adidas.
Adidas, I'm starting to fall more with Adidas. Like they're really comfortable to me, and so I'm starting to align with them. Back then, I was more of a big Jordan head, but now,
yeah, I feel like I'm more of a because anytime I have recently, I always want to go to the Adidas store. So I feel like I'm more of a Adidas fan than I am like a Jordan or Nike. I don't know. And then they're more reasonable too with their prices when it comes to like they're so like I'm not paying. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't care about. I'm not paying. Look, if you date me, if you really want the shoe, like really want the shoe, I got you, okay? But all these new releases that come out, don't ask me, cause
y'all heard her. Please don't ask her, cause she ain't gonna get it.
I don't. But if I love you that much, I got you. If I love you that much, cause yeah, I can't do it, y'all. But your fashion is I don't knock people because people want to look good, so I don't knock it. Like that's one thing about fashion. People, they want to look good.
Right.
I don't know. Fashion is very bright. Like have you like been in any kind of fashion shows?
Actually no. I got invited to one. I got invited to one in Shreveport. I'm trying to figure out how I can get down there.
Oh my God. Y'all don't understand how it's so crazy because I was born in Shreveport. I'm from Atlanta, so that's what I was like.
Yeah.
Girl, y'all, it's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. They reached out to me a couple weeks ago, but the issue that I'm having now is COVID is like interrupting my suppliers. So I can't go to the show and I don't have stuff to sell. Like it's pointless. So I'm trying to figure out how I can hurry up and restock and get all my stuff back in line so I can make it out there.
I get that. COVID kind of put a stop hold on a lot of stuff that was supposed to happen this year. But you can get that going because it would be nice to see more fashion shows, definitely.
Right. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see what I can do.
So what is the one thing about fashion that may like irritate you the most?
That irritate me the most?
Yeah.
To me, it's like the hype beast thing. Like, all right, let me put it in perspective. I'm gonna use shoes because I love sneakers.
Yeah.
For instance, like the new Yeezys come out, okay? They retail for $200. and then they come out, it sell out in like 5 minutes, and you be waiting in like online in the queue forever. That'll kind of piss you off. And then you're like, all right, let me check StockX, which is like kind of like a stock market for shoes. You go
Oh,
on StockX, and it's like $450 for the same shoe. And it's all because it's hyped up. Yes.
Yeezy kind, you tripping, dog.
Yeah. And it's not even his, because his price, like retail price, will be lower than a reseller price on
Right.
StockX, depending on like the hype or like how much it's in demand or, things like that. So it's
They
like
be shopping
200 people.
scamming people. That sounds like a scam.
Oh, StockX? No, it's pretty legit.
They
I,
trying to
I,
scam with that $400 Yeezys.
it's just like a stock market for shoes. You know how the stock market go. That's like
Wow.
also
I've
hand in
never
hand.
StockX. I'll have to take a look into
Yeah,
that. I've
check it
never
out.
I never heard of that. Yeah, it's just I don't know, y'all. Them shoes is ugly. I'm sorry, y'all. Them shoes is ugly.
They alright. The
Nah,
the
you shade the devil. They ugly.
no, the 350s are
Uh,
okay, or 300s, whichever one. The first one he came out with, they low tops. I like those. They look comfortable.
I'm talking about the ones that,
The bulky ones,
yeah, them
they
shoes
alright.
ugly.
They alright.
And then
I'll
that
get like one pair.
up sweater that he tried that thought that was cute.
And them slides too. Oh my god. Them slides look like you wearing amoebas on your legs, feet. Like it's just like some Crocs, some jailhouse Crocs.
Oh
When
my
you
god.
cut off the front part, I don't like them.
But you know what? I've always, because I want to start a fashion line for my brand too.
Mhm.
I think it's really
Mhm.
important it starts like a fashion line or a brand for their clothes. Because one thing that, and this is just me, one thing that I always incorporate within my business is affordability.
Right.
Like when it comes to fashion or any type of merchandise, it's one thing to, you know what I'm saying? You want to brand what you're worth. Obviously,
Mhm.
if you feel like your brand is worth this much, but there are just times where I'm looking at merchandise
Uh huh.
and realistically it is I don't believe it's worth that much. It's not.
Mhm.
Like I'm not knocking other people's brands, guys, but I'm just saying you
Right.
look at some things. And for example, I ain't gonna say no names, but I said this before. Just like this whole craze of hand sanitizer and mask, right?
Okay.
I saw a hand sanitizer that because you can create your own at home. There's ways to do it.
Yes.
The bottle, regular size bottle, like maybe like this,
Mhm.
$45.
Who's selling that? Louis Vuitton.
No, she's a well-known person. $45 for some hand
Hey,
sanitizer.
that better wash all your sins away.
Show my girl, like, and that's one thing. It's something that is so simple as a necessity. Because hand sanitizer at this point is a necessity.
Mhm.
That's price gouging. I don't care how you look at it. You're price gouging the product because you're
Right.
the person to sell hand sanitizer.
And you know what the demand is for. You know they're gonna need it. You know what I'm saying? So they jack up the
Yeah.
price on it.
And then a lot of people just support people because they are fans or they just support them. But I'm just
Mhm.
like, I don't care how much of a fan I am. I'm not paying $45 for hand sanitizer.
For
Like
2 ounces of hand sanitizer.
depending on the brand, I'm not paying. Like I've seen T-shirts that were $40.
Mhm.
And me personally, I'm not paying $40, no more than $40 for a T-shirt.
Just a plain T-shirt, like just a regular.
I mean, it's a T-shirt, but it's a T-shirt with a name or brand or whatever on
Uh,
it. Simple fact, it's a T-shirt.
yeah.
I'm not paying because I'll pay $20. You know what I'm saying? 20, maybe 25. But when it gets to like 35, 40, I'm not paying that much for a T. I'm sorry, y'all. It's not like I said. It's not. I'm not trying to be shady or
Right.
nothing towards people's brands because I've shopped at other brands like a hoodie, I'll pay $40 for a hoodie. I'll get that because it's the material. But for like a t-shirt like this that I'm wearing now, unless it's pure Egyptian cotton or bamboo material, because I've heard of bamboo material for t-shirts, which are really good. They last longer, like when you wash them and wash them. So I may get that, but nah, I'm not paying $40 for a t-shirt.
It also depends on a lot of factors, though, when it comes to that. I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but I'll say, especially for my brand, I experience this. Sometimes with smaller brands, it's hard to accommodate as far as affordability, based on how you supply your brand. Like, if you, for instance, you just selling regular screen print t-shirts, heat press t-shirts,
right?
And you're getting the stuff for $2, and like you're spending like $4 to make the shirt, and you're selling it for 40. That's kind of excessive. But people with brands like mine, it's cut and sew, which is from scratch. Like everything is from scratch. So it won't be as cheap as like a regular $20 t-shirt or $10 t-shirt. Getting it overseas also plays a factor as far as shipping costs or something like that. If you get your stuff from Asia, their shipping is ridiculous. I'm speaking off of experience. It's crazy. So you have to factor all that in your garment, but it is also quality that you have to present.
Right.
You can't just sell some regular stuff.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people that just think they can just slap a logo on a t-shirt, bam, for
right.
No, ma'am.
Just like how people selling the Nike purse on things. I'm like, yeah, come on. I ain't gonna knock nobody hustle, but
like you said, when it's actually quality work, and I'm not saying people have to know everything that goes behind it, but they really should know what they're paying for. Like,
yes.
You're actually putting work in it. You're sewing stuff. Like you're, you know what I'm saying? So your stuff is actually going to cost to what it's worth, like, because you're actually making it. But for people who's just like getting shirt and just kind of just slapping stuff on there, I need you to reevaluate your material. Because if your material, like, I get it, there are places where you can get stuff wholesale where it's like $1 a shirt. So if you that's why I said $20 is cool, because you do want to make a profit.
Yes.
But selling no $2 shirt that you know is gonna tear up in the washing machine for $40. No.
Yeah.
Shame on you.
Another thing is a lot of clothing line people that own clothing lines, they're not too aware of materials, textiles. That's important to know when you're pricing your items, and also when you're asking somebody overseas to make it, because I don't have the manpower or time to really sew everything. So a lot of my stuff goes from overseas. So you have to be aware of what materials. It's just like simple research. You can Google anything. I didn't know what material make jerseys until the other day. It's called tackle twill. I never knew that. All I'm like is like, oh, this is what I want. And they're like, what material? I had to go search and see what material.
Like, dude, I don't know the regular material.
Jersey. The jersey.
Can you hear me?
Oh.
Okay, you back.
My bad. My phone was telling me my battery. Yeah.
Oh no, it's okay.
Sorry about that.
No, I would have did the same thing. I'd have been like, regular material? Like, what are you talking about? I don't know these technical names. So I get what you're saying. A lot of people really don't, like, especially people who study, actually study fashion or go to school for fashion. So they're very well knowledgeable of like certain materials, what material works with this, what, patterns and all that's like technical stuff. So I get, nowadays people will just throw something on a piece of clothing and call it a clothing line when, some people really put a lot of thought into their, like, you can put a lot of thought into your product. A lot of other products where people actually do put a lot of thought into their clothing and do their research. So that's why I feel like sometimes it's an insult when people really kind of just throw something on a piece of clothing and then want to jack up prices. Like, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
it takes practice. I know it takes time. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's not like I'm come speaking from experience that I'm wanting to do it. It's not just a okay idea, wham bam, you got it. No, it's gonna take some
Right.
time because you
Right.
just don't want to put anything out there either. Because this
Right.
is aim that's on this.
Exactly. Yep. It takes a lot of time and patience. As far as it goes with me, it's a lot of graphic work. I use Photoshop heavily.
Yeah,
So if it don't come out right and I spend all these hours doing it, it just throws everything off.
yeah.
So it takes a lot of patience. I can say that.
And then I'm also learning the equipment that you use is very important.
Yes.
Know, like I know guys, we all want to cut corners when it comes to things, but
Mm-mm.
don't lowball yourself on some of this equipment. Some of it you want to pay the full
Mm.
price.
Right.
Really
Right.
pay the full price because I've learned throughout, just this past year, like some equipment is not compatible with a lot of things.
Yes.
When
Definitely.
that really sucks when you really think you got everything together and you're just like,
Right.
now I got to spend my money. So like,
Exactly. Like I experienced that last week. I recently bought a MacBook, so I use Windows and I have um um a flash drive with all my stuff. I'm sorry, external hard drive. I
yeah,
can't use it on the Mac, and all of my stuff is on there.
that's I
So
think that I don't
it's
like about Apple is it's really good for
mhm,
creative people, but it is not compatible with a lot of stuff.
you know, not Windows things at
And
all.
I'm like, I feel like if you create something, make it compatible.
Right,
That's
with
like
everything.
one thing that I look for in any product. Is it universal? Can I use it with a lot of stuff? I don't want to have to keep buying separate things to use them because I
True.
want the computers. It's the laptop where you can flip it back like a tablet. You know what I'm talking about?
I've seen it. I've seen a phone like that as well.
I saw like I work at the hospital. One of my patients had it in their room. She had like it was like a Windows and it like flipped back like I was like, oh my god, I want that because
Yeah,
like you have the ones where you can use the pen and like draw and do. I want that so bad. I was like,
man. I say go for it. That's a tool.
it's someone you maybe gifted for me. Like if anybody wants to give me. Because yeah, that's one thing I'm looking into getting is one of the ones that like flip back because I think those are like really really cool.
hmm
So like, is there any other things you would like to do business wise besides your clothing brand?
Yes, I am a huge entrepreneur, so I always try to find new ways for new income. But I'm actually trying to get back into my actual graphic design.
Mm-hmm.
Before I picked up on Redthreadz, I was doing a lot of graphic design. So that's how I was able to tie my clothing line into it easily because I was already tech savvy with the whole Photoshop, Illustrator, Adobe thing. But I do want to revamp my actual graphics page. Like I will make business cards, flyers, album art, stuff like calling my phone. I'm so sorry.
It's
But yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to get back into my graphic design page and service people, make graphics for them for their business, logos, flyers,
yeah,
business cards, anything like that. So
that's
that's
really
what I want to
cool.
get
I
back
think
into.
I like that because I think if I had to like if I was to start all over, go to college and do it all over
hmm
again, I would definitely do graphic designing because I
Yes.
love the how creative you can be. And because I used to like art when I was in like middle school and high school, so that would have
hmm
been like, but I just stopped doing it. I feel like that would have been so perfect up my alley because I love to be creative. I think it's
Right.
such a free space, and one thing about graphic design that I've learned, it is so not easy as it looks.
It's not. It takes a lot of time.
And one thing about like Photoshop and all those other, programs, it
hmm
is so like I actually took this kind of course to learn like how to actually use Photoshop, because it's more than just kind of just edit. You can actually create stuff from scratch on there, and it's
right.
But like with me, I be forgetting what buttons do what because there's so many.
Yes, all the shortcuts. Yeah.
So many, and they be like, "Oh, just do it this way, do that." I'll be like, "Well, why didn't it say that on the tutorial? Why did it take me the long
The
route?"
tutorial is only like 10% of what you're gonna use on Photoshop. It's not everything.
What is the like one thing that you like about graphic designing that really, really drew you towards that?
It's endless. Like you can create anything you want, anything. So I find that kind of intriguing because um back before I got into graphic design, I used to try to Google images and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
you have the power in your hands to create anything and time if you have it. Like anything you make is endless. You can make anything. You can make your own text. You can make your own. You can draw your own pictures, cartoons. You can draw items. I have a shirt that I made dedicated to my mom, and it has an old school sewing machine. I drew that on the computer from
Wow.
scratch. Yes, so like all the details, the initials, the body of the machine, the wood grain of the machine. I
Yeah.
drew all of that on the computer. So your opportunities are really endless when it comes to it. So that's
Would
what
you
draws me to it.
um consider maybe having classes and teaching other people how to use
Yeah,
Photoshop?
I
Certain
have considered
I think you should, because people like me need it, because I get in
it.
so much like to do a lot of things. Like you can self teach yourself a lot of things, guys, because
Hmm.
I've done it as like through trial and error. But
Right.
man, it's so much easier because I'm the type of person to where I'm very hands on. Like I can
Hmm.
read much, but I have to do it. So, but I honestly, I always the type of person to where I want someone to show me the right way how to do it. Because if you can show me
Right.
physically and like I literally am doing it along with you, then I'll get it. But to
I
just sit and do it, y'all, it's so hard. I'm like,
YouTube helps a lot as well. You'd be surprised what you see on YouTube. It taught me a
oh,
lot of stuff.
oh my gosh.
So
It's amazing how YouTube is just like it's like a visual version of Google. Like when you're trying
yes.
to learn how to do something, just put it into YouTube. I'm pretty sure there's somebody on there that's teaching how to do it. That's how I learned how
Yes.
to braid my hair. Like when I was trying to learn how to braid my hair with its stitches, I learned off of
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah. That's how I started my dreads as well. YouTube.
Really? See y'all,
Yes.
YouTube is the greatest thing ever. You can just learn how to do. Now don't
Yeah.
learn how to do everything now. YouTube ain't no they ain't got no PhD. I know some people on there that might have some, but they ain't got no PhD, y'all.
Yes.
That's
Don't
how
take
the
everybody's
like I was
advice.
just talking to someone that does make learn how to do a lot of my make like get better with my makeup. I did YouTube tutorials and like
Man, I'm telling you.
oh, you should do that. I would so follow your YouTube channel if you did like a YouTube tutorial
For
on
real?
graphic design. Yes, because I need to
I
know.
have a I have a YouTube account open, but it's for I want to do like fashion reviews
You
on
should.
independent clothing lines. So it's already set up. I just haven't started it yet.
You should do that. I would definitely watch that because
Yeah.
that would
I
be
actually have the Instagram
that would
set up
be kind
for
of
it as
fun
well. Yeah.
because I would be looking for the reviews. Like, okay, nah, give your honest opinion. Don't sugarcoat it. Don't be trying to be nice to these people.
Be
Because
like,
I feel like people y'all really don't have no friends out here because you need people who are honest whatever you need people who are honest with you guys because some of
yes.
y'all really y'all got just friends that just agree with everything you do and that ain't cute, sis. It
It's
ain't
not.
cute.
Hey, y'all need some real people out there to tell y'all what's up. Like honest opinions. Real people in your
I
circle.
strangers. Don't ask your friends. Ask some
Like,
strangers.
ask strangers, definitely.
Keep honest.
Strangers don't know you. They have nothing to judge. You know, it's straight up.
Yes. Yes. They are not biased. They don't know you.
Mhm.
Do you have a fashion designer in particular that you look up to that inspires you with your clothing?
Let me
That fade.
think.
That fade.
I don't have a designer I look up to, but like brands.
Oh, okay.
Like
Well, what's a brand?
I'm really, really sporty casual, so I love jerseys. So Mitchell and Ness, obviously. And uh I love Nike stuff. I really
Yeah.
do. And actually kind of cheesy. Obviously my mom, she liked a lot of patterns, like crazy patterns. That's kind of my
Yeah.
thing. So I mean, that's pretty much it. I just kind of do
Do
my own thing.
are you into like dressy casual wear? Like if you had to like dress up to go somewhere.
Yeah, I'm into it. Like it's not my preferred thing, but like when I dress up, I'm dressing up. You feel me? So
I'm going all out, so
yes,
y'all gotta be
I'm going
ready.
all out. So yeah, I can
Y'all
dig it.
know, I'm not like I don't have like favorite designers either because I feel like if I
Mhm.
was more in the fashion world, then maybe.
Yeah.
Because one thing that this is what I really don't understand about fashion sometimes. When I look at fashion show like New York Fashion Week or fashion in Paris or things, when
Mhm.
I be looking at some of this stuff that these fashion designers make, the first thing that pops into my brain is like, who is really going outside wearing this? This is not an everyday thing that you
Right.
wear.
It's just art. It's like just art, I guess, you know. Just something
Because
to look at.
if I'm going to be a fashion designer, I want to make stuff that people are going to want to wear every day.
Right.
That,
Realistically.
I mean, no offense to all you fashion designers out there, but I'm
But
just saying.
but also like at the same time, a lot of those fashion designers are appealing to a different market and a different like price too. So like all the like
But
celebrities be wearing that stuff
scary
to
stuff. I don't be seeing. I need to Google people who actually buy it. It's different when it's like couture or like evening,
uh
like stuff that you would go out in.
right.
Understand that because those are only like special occasion type of clothing. But I'm like some of the stuff I see on Fashion Week, I'm like, who is really wearing? Like
Because it
seriously,
ain't me.
who is looking at this? Like, yes, girl, wear that long sleeve gown, looking ripped up thing. Like, who is really wearing this in public? Like, or to an event? I don't be like.
It's it's weird. It's weird. But to each his own, you know?
I'm gonna just let y'all know right now. Y'all look crazy. Y'all look crazy. I don't care. Y'all, it's fashion. No.
Just like how Kanye trying to sell like the oversized like clothes and ripped up homeless
Like,
looking things.
this is not long white tee 2000. We ain't wearing oversized clothes or
Tall tees.
tall tee.
What my short ass gonna do wearing a tall tee?
You know
It's
what I
gonna look like a nightgown.
saw? I swear I swear if any fashion era was like one of the craziest fun, it was the 2000s. Cause y'all, I don't know who was telling y'all this stuff. When I look back, I would, cause even when I used to see people like, I used to see people at school or guys
Yeah.
wear oversized, and I'd be like, why are you wearing something
Or
big?
what used to kill me was when people used to wear their hat like Ti, and it'd be I'm like, what does this do for you, man? The hat be leaning, boy.
Yo, I'm
Like, what's
sorry,
wrong
guys.
with
I'm
y'all?
kind of about right now, but I know girls that have some crazy stuff, but I will never like. It was I call it the Soldier Boy era because he show was with the tall tees and the big chat. I be like,
Mm.
y'all, this is not cute. I don't know who told y'all that was that. Y'all look good. Y'all
We
need.
all thought we looked good. That's all.
Now I never thought that looked. I always thought that was ugly because it's just too big. Like you look
It
like
was
you wear
it
a
was a
nightgown.
trend.
That's
Or
because
like,
nightgown. That's a nightgown.
I'm gonna try to find a picture of me in a tall tee. I probably got one somewhere.
Girl, let me find out. You got pictures of me. Anything else? I did like the jersey styles, like how Nelly and them used to wear like they jersey styles and stuff. I
Yeah.
did kind of didn't like how I get it that y'all don't like y'all clothes too fitted or too tight, but it don't need to be that big. Like
All the way to your knees. Shirt
and
all
girl,
the way down to your knees.
I was getting on girls too. I'm like them little. I don't know who told us that was cute. Y'all, them little belts that used to light up. Remember I used to wear them light
Oh
belts
man. Yo. I didn't get the light up one, but I had the one with my name spelled out though.
with your
I didn't get
name?
the light up one.
Y'all, why did I used to want a name belt? I used to want one. I never got one.
Nah,
I
the belt with the spikes on it, and they got
Yes,
different colors.
or
I
the
used to
color.
have like a million of them belts.
And I remember girls used to wear them socks with the little balls on the back.
Oh man.
Y'all, what was we
This
thinking? What was
or the
we thinking?
mama slippers from the
Them
beauty supply.
Y'all, who told us them grandma slippers was
Yo,
cute?
I know plenty of people that had them in different colors,
I
red,
had a
green,
pair.
yellow.
I had a black pair and a red pair. Y'all, I had a pair in middle. This was like middle school. I used to remember girls
Hmm.
wear this in middle school. I used to be like sick. And y'all remember jersey dresses? Now this is the thing. So jersey dresses is kind of coming back. I've seen some girls
Yes.
wear but then I don't know. It's
Hmm.
a little different now. I'm kind of half and half on jersey dresses because some of them, the ones I've seen today, some of them actually
Hmm.
look kind of cute, and I love cute with like when that B2K concert was going on,
Yeah.
everybody was dressed like they dressed in middle school and like
Everybody was wearing the throwbacks.
yo, what? Oh man, now it got me opening up. So it got me thinking about so many things that girls used to. I remember girls used to wear tank tops over the t-shirts. I never did
Like
that.
the cami over the like a t-shirt and it'd be like different colors. I don't get
Yes.
it.
The one thing is that
With all
girls,
the bangles on, bracelets and everything.
yes, I swear, girls used to get everything in every color. If you like something, you used to get it in every single color. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, y'all. Remember, I used to remember the airbrush shirts. People used to get airbrush
Yes.
shirts all the
Yes.
time.
I had a
People
few of
still do
them.
that.
Yeah,
People
people still do
still do
it.
that. It made me
People
want to
still
get
do it.
because I was like, I'm gonna get one that like
You
got better.
know, one of these stores, I want to say, I don't know if it's Urban Outfitters. They tried to sell an airbrush shirt on their website. Talk about vintage something. I don't remember. They man,
I would have been like, bruh, you can go get that made at the stand in the middle of the mall right there. They got a whole little stand just for
yes, and
airbrush
you about to
stuff.
go pay $50 for that shirt.
Oh my gosh, y'all. This was so funny. We thought we was really hot. That was not hot.
Shoot, it ain't hot now. It's gonna come back.
Oh, that better not come back. None of that stuff better. None of it. Cause
Oh man.
no. Oh my god. I used to look at old pictures because There were times like I was all over the place, y'all. I had friends who had like a punk rock kind of style, so they used to try to dress me like they used to try to incorporate their style into mine. I
Right.
used to like it was so many different type of oh my gosh.
We
The
was
baby
wilding.
y'all know Baby Fat that came back. They got
Baby
a
Fat,
whole
Fat Farm, all them.
I don't know about the Fat Farm, but Kimora Lee, they rebranded their Baby Fat. So they have like new yes. Girl, they got some new stuff. Baby Fat is coming back, y'all. They got some new
Wow.
stuff. And
I
it's
never
actually
thought that would come back.
it's really cute. Cause her daughters modeled some of the stuff on there too. So
Oh,
like
okay.
some of it's really cute. I can't remember if they had like a vintage old school jacket on there because I used to have a Baby Fat jacket.
With the fur?
I had a fat jacket. I thought I was hot with that jacket.
With the fur on the hood?
Yes, the fur and yes. Now that's vintage. I should buy one just to bring that baby. Like y'all remember this Baby Fat
With the
jacket?
Baby Fat logo on the back?
Right. Cause I think she like has the jeans and stuff back on there too. Like remember she used to have like the Baby Fat jeans.
Yes.
They still have like some of the jeans on there.
Hey, Apple bottom jeans too.
Y'all remember that? And the jacket. Look.
Wow.
At the skate
Wow.
rink, everybody, all the girls used to have their little jacket on. Y'all remember the skating rink? Y'all remember we used to go skating?
Man, you
I
make me
miss
feel old.
some good times, y'all. Good
You making
times.
me feel real old right now.
I know that actually does kind of make me feel old because,
Mm-hmm.
man, having you on here, this was great. Like, I enjoyed talking about fashion and learning new things, taking y'all the memories. Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
So go ahead and tell everybody where they can follow you and get your merchandise.
Cool. All right. My website, www.red-threads.com, Red-Threadz. My Instagram is at Redthreadz _. Obviously, you see it in the top
Yeah.
left. All my links are on my Instagram, so you can find my website and what I have available. I actually have this shirt on. It's called the Redthreadz Supreme set. I just put that on the site actually like an hour ago. So it comes with a shirt and shorts if y'all want to go check that out. I have a few other things on the site. I'm trying to restock so I can keep handing out some Redthreadz gear to everybody. So that's where y'all can find me at.
Yes. Ways. So everybody go check that out. Check that out for the new shirt that she just put on there. So make sure y'all go follow her and support
Yes.
Black owned entrepreneur. We are
Thank you.
supporting all of our entrepreneurs. Make sure y'all go follow me at pretty_city at underscore underrated TV. If you guys know of any other entrepreneurs, like I said, I don't care what they do. They could have a clothing line, makeup line, chef. We have so many type of businesses out here that are
Mm-hmm.
looking to get themselves out there. So definitely send them to me. I definitely want to show support and introduce people because it's
Yeah.
so many businesses out there that people are looking for. You never know what people are looking for. So
Right.
so much for doing this with me. If you guys have missed
Yeah.
it, don't worry. It'll be on my IGTV and it'll also be on my YouTube channel. I got caught up, y'all. All the videos are caught up. So I'm about to add this one on there. So all the interviews that all my new followers, thank y'all for following and supporting me. If you guys want to go back to look at all of my interviews, definitely go to my YouTube channel. They're all right there from day one. You'll see all of them on there. Also, we are so getting closer and closer to our goal. 500 followers. I'm doing a cash giveaway to show my support.
Ooh.
So once we get to our goal, surpass our goal, I will definitely put the instructions on how you guys can be entered into that giveaway. So I'm so excited to do it. It will be my first giveaway ever. So I'm definitely excited. So you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for doing
Yes.
me.
Thank you. I'm
Appreciate it.
glad to be a part of Underrated. Again.
See, she done froze again. Tell him stop calling her.
Me, I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Thank you. My hotline blinging right now, man.
Yeah. Well, you have a good day. You definitely call them back because it must be important because they keep hitting you up.
It's 4 different people that call me. 4 different people.
You hot today.
Today, I guess.
Well, you
have a good
good
one.
I will talk to you later, okay?
All right, thanks. Have a good one.
Later.
All right, bye.